Alright, I'm back. This is part 2 chatting with Tekken, where I basically just gush all over Mass Effect. So yeah, Mass Effect 1, when I do that playthrough on PS3, I'm going to be doing a Paragade character. So there'll be I'll probably make him a spacer, just to get more bonus off of the Paragon stuff, since I'll be doing mostly Renegade. And then like a Soul Survivor on the background, so I can get all the well, not all of it. When you're playing the Shadowbreaker DLC, there's like a part in the dialogue that you get like unique dialogue from one of the characters, and they're all like, even your whole unit on a cruise, which is like pretty cool. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is like I'll 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 do like the playthrough for like Mass Effect 1 and 2 for this character, and then like after all the Mass Effect 3 DLC is done, I'll go back and play through with both that Shepard and my Paragon Shepard. I've already done playthroughs with for the first two games, and just like back to back, like one Paragon, one Renegade, just to like show, or Paragade since they're not Renegade, but yeah. So yeah. Oh, also this video is just more Krogan Soldier, by the way, of me. Yeah. But other stuff I forgot to talk about in the last video. So yeah, I made that video of the PC version. And like another reason I'm not gonna do the like just PC ones is because like rendering those files takes a long time. So like a new computer that's like way faster. So I'm not gonna worry about it. What doesn't take that long, it's kind of an annoyance, because on console I can just record it, upload it, damn splat, it's uploaded and easy. But yeah. Mass Effect 3 Retaliation DLC and Patch 4 just, to me, basically home run, and like, ever since that stuff went out, and my voice is getting all weird again, sorry. So yeah, ever since then, I just cannot stop playing. Like, it basically gave me a new incentive to keep playing. Because before it was just about, okay, let me get all the guns and finish my manifest, which I lost the drive to do after opening like 20 premium spider packs and not getting anything awesome when the DLC came out on, I think it was 360. Yeah, except, yeah, I didn't get any. I got like I think I got the soldier, the Devastator mode dude. Destroyer, soldier. I always forget whatever the first thing is before their class. But that guy, I didn't get any other ones. I was like, kind of bummed about it. So I was like, I think I'll just like take a break. So I took a break and I didn't come back for a while. And except for like the weekend challenges, I just go on and play those, and that's pretty much it. That's what I was as far as like multiplayer. I was like at the store, the random card crap and whatever. And then it's like, it's also weird since they added more of the like the gear stuff, and it's all rare. It basically just like dilutes the rest of the stuff, and makes it even harder to get other rare stuff. Because if you get like a premium spider pack, it's like, okay, you're gonna get 2 rares guaranteed, but is it gonna be gear? Is it gonna be weapons? Is it gonna be characters? So I don't know. It doesn't really bother me as much anymore, because like that gear is actually pretty useful once you like equip it with like certain classes, if you have those classes unlocked. But it's just like, it just adds so much more depth now with like the gear you can have on top of characters, and like if you're running certain builds, it just all like works together. It's like all drugs together, right? And then like with the challenges on top of that, adding the metagame, it's like, okay, well I finally have a reason to play on top of just grinding for credits to unlock everything. So now there's like actual like in-game stuff that's I like want to get this stuff done, and then like I can show it off in the banner. Like right now I have the commando or council operative one, which took me a long time to get. It took a pretty long time to get. It was fun. Like trying to get that. So, and they said that, or Barber said they might add more or whatever. So what they do, because that's like. My favorite to do, like, well, not my favorite thing, but like, my favorite to do is online games, is like do that, because that's what really drew me into like Call of Duty, like Modern Warfare 2 and all those ones after. It's like the whole banner and or title and emblem system, just really stuff to like unlock. Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 4 have it, but it wasn't as big of a deal to me because I didn't know how to unlock all of them, just some of them. So yeah, like I'm glad it was there because it's like always a like driving force of like wanting me to play more and stuff like that. Let's see. But yeah, patch 4 just blew it away. On top of the retaliation DLC, it fixed so much stuff. It's like I can finally play Vanguard again. It had been such a long time that I like didn't even remember how to play Vanguard. Just like outside of single player, which I play completely different. It's like that's the other cool thing I love about Master Chief multiplayer. Like it's like how your skills carry over if you're playing a ton of single player and you're good at playing multiplayer. It's not that much of a, it's not that drastic of like a turnaround like those how the gameplay is. Because even playing single player, like I play my engineer very much like I play my engineer multiplayer. I only use like the hotkey skills and I don't really go into the power tree very much. Except to like depending on who we're fighting. Because the one thing after they added the Dragoons and the Bombers, the one thing I would want them to add to the non-Cerberus factions is more enemy types like the Guardian. Because the Guardian has a shield, and unless you have a sniper rifle that you can mouse slot and like shoot them through, or you have like a armor-piercing rounds or anti-armor rounds, you can't do damage to him unless you have character-specific stuff to like negate that shield. Like you can pull it off with biotics, or you can I think that's pretty much it. It's just like pull it off with pull. And then it's pretty much we can always attack them from behind, but it's like just since they're always it's kind of hard to do that to get behind them and flank them. It's usually more convenient to just use armor-piercing rounds, which is why I always carry 2 guns, because I play on unknown, so if like Cerberus pops up, if I don't carry on 2 guns, then like a Guardian pops up in front of me, then I mean, yeah, you can like stagger them, but it's not like not every like character is like has a power that does that. So that's why I like the Guardians, because that one thing of them not taking damage unless you have armor-piercing rounds or a sniper rifle to like headshot them through their shield, or pull the shield off. It's like there's very few things you can do to like negate their shield, and like if they have their shield up, they take no damage. So it's like it can be a real challenge in the middle of a firefight when one shows up and you don't have a character to like set to deal with that ability of theirs, or not that ability, that shield. It's like I wish they would add like characters like that or enemies like that to the other factions. To like you can't just like strip their shields and then kill them, or strip their barrier and then do damage to their armor. It's like you have to. There's like something on them physically, like you have to deal with before you can even do damage to the character type. That's why I like the Guardian so much. I'm trying to think, because actually, besides this part where I'm just gushing over aspect 2, I'm also gonna do what I did. Well, I just want to do something. So yeah, I did this a couple videos ago. Well, actually, it's more different videos, but like I've been meaning to get around to doing this more, to where I upload stuff from the podcast MD, which is the end of the podcast, where I'll be talking about something, and I'll just like upload the audio and put like a image caption of something related to what I'm talking about, and then from that I'll just put the image up and then put the audio, and it's just me talking about a game or whatever, and just that's basically all it is. And so I'll do that this week too, the Retaliation DLC, just because I gush all over it on Nameless, and I'm sure I'm forgetting stuff, and there's like a lot of stuff that I did talk about, and there's a lot of stuff that I probably forgot to talk about that I'm probably also forgetting to talk about here. I'll try to remember it, but whatever. I just love the game again. Like that's all that matters. Cause I'm having fun again, and like I'm still having fun, but it's like it's not like with the adding more enemy types with the bombers and the dragoons. It's like they're changing it up to where it's like you can't just use the same tactics. Well, you can, but you have to adapt to the enemy types they're added to. Basically the counter to like the traditional tactics you can use in Mass Effect 3, so it's pretty cool you can that you have to like adapt now. So yeah, that's cool. Titles, or I keep wanting to say challenges. The banners from the challenges are cool. The challenges are fun. I'm glad they added them. Collectors, love the collectors. They're like the new party enemy. I would say that before, it's like, before they added the Dragoons, the service was pretty much a pushover. Geth, Geth were annoying. They've always been annoying. So that was the bomb. And like, I agree with the whole not being able to throw pyros. Like, it makes sense to me since they're armored units, because if they're armored, then they're heavy, or heavier than like a, just like some regular organic running around the battlefield. So, unless you're like a Krogan or a Batarian, maybe Batarian, I'd say mostly Krogan. Then again, it's like you don't know how much they weigh, is it the codex? Whatever, it makes sense to me, like, it doesn't bother me. It's like, I don't care that you can't throw them anymore, so, because that was never really a tactic to me, because I'm not someone that just sits behind cover and throws stuff. But just, yeah, that makes it more annoying in the extraction though, because like you're in extraction and like they're just, they can get up on you and it's like, oh, well, isn't that awesome? There's pirates just bearing down on us with their flames, and we can't like get out of cover and shoot them, because when you're out of cover, you take so much more damage, especially when it's pyros. They never really stop shooting, so it's like, are you gonna, they don't reload, it's like, whatever. Oh yeah, also like this map here, this is a hazard map. I love the hazard maps because they added like everything, if you've been playing the game since like day one, it's kind of, I'm not gonna say it's getting stale, but it's like stuff kind of like, there needed to be like another spark added. And that was like pretty good if they did here with the whole hazard maps. It would have been, like, I'm hoping that they go back and do the other maps that they added, like the Earth DLC maps, and add like hazards to everything, because hazard, also like the rotation of them, like it'd be nice if there wasn't just like 2 hazard maps every week, and like all of them were available all the time. So I really like the reactor one, that's really cool. Yeah, I'd say this one, Glacier, I think, is this map, and then reactor, those are my 2 favorites. There's the whole trapping stuff in the reactor, and then this one, like when you shoot the giant secret swarm, it just like attacks enemies as well. But then when you're doing the hack objective, it's like, holy crap, secret swarms in the objectives, or it's in the hack zone, dudes. When I'm playing with my friends, they're like, holy crap, the secret swarm's right there, and it kills you. That's the thing, it's like, it doesn't just like rip your shields like the acid rain in Ghost, it actually kills you, like, straight up. So I had a video, what was it? Oh yeah, the PC version, and like, I started that game, like, by myself, and then when I had people join the game after it was made, it basically, like, they spawned, but when they spawned in, the secret swarm was over there, so it basically went down as soon as they got into the game, and I had to like go in there and kind of revive them, which is not easy when there's a secret swarm cloud that's just sitting over you, that, or your allies that can just kill you. So, but yeah, hazards that added a much needed, like, holy crap, this is crazy. So yeah, that's cool. Yeah, basically everything they've added since like the whole patch 4 and like Retaliation DLC, just so good. And like, I'm glad they added it, and I can't wait to like see what else they add. And I'm still loving the game. Now stop playing. Silver does seem a bit harder, but it doesn't really, I don't know. Bronze is such a pushover, and gold is so painfully. It seems just, I don't know, gold just, I don't know. I feel like I'm playing, I don't know, it just seems, it's hard to put into words what gold feels like to me when I play, because it's so, it's just such a, it's just draining, very draining when I play gold. I'll be like, man, this is tiring, I don't really want to play. Well, that's one of the weekend operations, like basically, I don't want to play it because I can't go into it and not have any like +3 like assault rifle damage. I can't like go in without any consumables on and like the right gear equipped, or I feel like I'm doing it wrong. I'm like, ooh, this is gold. I'm not gonna survive if I don't have the stuff on, so gold. I'm not gonna talk about gold because I don't play on gold, but it's just, yeah. I kind of want to play on gold just to, like for like a month, and then like see if I can like survive in games. But I don't know. It's like I have faith in my skills. It's just like I'm not. Just for some reason I'm scared to get the gold. Like that, and the fact that I played it and like it didn't really seem like it was worth it for the credits that you get. It's like you get what, like 90,000, 89,000 or something. So that's still not enough of a famous part fact. And it takes like what, like 20 to 30 minutes. So and like in that time, or I guess not in that time, but I don't know. Just the time it takes to play that mode, it just I'd rather be playing silver. And also it's like a guaranteed win on silver for me now. Like I know that I'm gonna get extraction. I know I'm gonna survive the extraction on silver. Whereas gold, I've had my fair share of like terrible gold matches where we just wiped and like died before wave 3 or just got to wave 3 and it was like an active wave. Just did that whole down the line. And yeah, so I don't know. It's mostly I kind of want to try like challenge myself to go to gold and see if I can do get the direction and like play and survive. Yeah. I also like read some of these like channel things about Valor or something that like I try gold and I play silver and I'm just I feel like sometimes I'm just reviving a lot of people reviving very quickly than gold. It's not really being interesting to be on the team with like everybody's dying all the time. It just makes it harder to revive someone. I don't know. I think I'm up for it, but I don't know. So yeah, let's see. Retaliation DLC is awesome. New patch stuff fixes are awesome. N7 HQ is really awesome because I checked out some of my friends on my friends list. Is Manifest, which I'm glad is there. And I was like, man, you don't have any. You're missing a lot of rare cards. That was pretty interesting. I also like how you can like look at other people's like class builds. That's pretty cool to see like how they play a certain class. Because I play like very classes very specifically. So like the fact that there's like people that play like completely different from me is like really cool. It just like to me that just like is a testament to like the RPG elements inside the game. And it makes me angry when people say like the game's not an RPG because they don't know what they're talking about. Honestly, you know, two different classes with like the same skill sets play completely differently, or just like have two classes with completely different skill sets play completely differently, and that just like shows the amount of like depth in gameplay of like strategy and tactics and like what is wow, there's a word I was gonna say but I'm blanking. Or like the viable tactics if you're using like certain classes. Like there's sort of like a range of variation of like what you can do if you're like a certain class. Like it doesn't like have to be, oh, you just take these cards and take it here and yes. So just like because like what I'm doing now with like the weapon challenges, I just like I don't even care. Like I'll play like the class I play, but like I usually that's the other thing with the challenge system. Is like it basically made me pick up so many new classes I hadn't touched in months or like since like the beginning of the game. And at the beginning, I mean, like I hadn't touched like certain classes in months or since the game came out. Like I'm going back to play them, and I'm like, holy crap, these are actually like wow. Like what I've learned in between the time I started playing and like now I can apply it to that class and like just be so much better at it, or just like play it with like not be playing very like to the strengths of that class and like still do good. Like right now I'm playing with like the Batarian Sentinel with sniper rifles because I'm trying to get the sniper rifle weapon challenges. So basically as I'm going through like the blood pack classes, I'm using all sniper rifles because I've already done the every other weapon challenge, so now I'm doing like sniper rifles. So I'm using a Mantis right now, and I was using Batarian Sentinels, what's that power called? The net, submission net, and I'd like trap someone, and then like use the sniper rifle to just shoot him from a distance. So it's like you can do that, and like another strategy would probably be like to use like the Asari stasis bubble, but I wasn't using Asari, so I couldn't do that. And then when I'm the that's the other thing. Okay, no, sorry. Like every time I like think about the classes and like how to use them, I always think of like either the way I play them, or like when I'm playing, I'll like play some way, and I'll like think of like another way I could be playing that class. So like that just happened with the Krogan soldier you're seeing now. Basically, the whole time I played him, I was using Carnage and Fortification, which was because Carnage is like an ability I'd really messed around with, and like with the what they also did with like recently was like you can get cryo explosions, fire explosions like way easier now, and tech burst like way easier now than like it had been before. So you can just like do that, like fire explode and cryo explode the crap out of everything. It's pretty cool. So there's that. Also the shotgun, like the Geth Plasma shotgun, I had not used this gun like ever. And like I'd read about people just like being like, oh, this gun's so awesome, blah 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 blah, but I'd not really paid attention to it. I was like, okay, whatever, because I didn't like shotguns. I was like, shotguns pass, so no thanks. Then I was talking to one of my friends about it, and he's like, oh well, it's homing, and that's why a lot of people like it. And I was like, well, it is. So I picked it up, and and it staggers. So yeah, just basically, yeah, awesome. Like very late to the party with the Geth Plasma shotgun, but whatever. I don't care. It's like that's how I got through Cold Zone. I was like, wow, I can stagger the Geth and I'll die easily because it does a lot of damage as well. So yeah, that was a nice discovery. Well, I guess it wasn't a discovery as much as it was someone telling me, and I was like, oh, I guess I'll try it out. And I tried it out, and I was like, oh, wow. The story I've been hearing all these months have been true about the Geth Plasma shotgun being awesome, because it is. Wow, I completely lost my train of thought on like where I was at talking about stuff. I was talking about the Krogan soldier and Carnage. Oh yeah, okay, so basically you can like basically do all like the powered synergy stuff like way like it triggers much more frequently. Like when I play with a what was I playing? I was playing with a Paladin in 7 with like the cryo freeze. And like every time I'm in the game with him, I just follow them around and like will either overload or incinerate on top of whatever they're doing, which triggers a crowd explosion. It's like, oh, that's the other thing. It's like I said in this last video, but like since I know he's a mic, it seems like the average player in silver is like, well, I guess not always, but like you can tell like when you're like playing with someone that you have like just synergy and you just follow them around. And just like you can just team up with someone and just roll through. Because I did that. Because I was playing the Halloween event, and it was me as an Asari and like 2 Furies and some other class, and we were just like biotic floating and everything, and it was just awesome. And then like I was just saying, like if I follow like into a Paladin and he's like cryo freezing everything, I would just follow him and just do like overload or incinerate on top of that, and it just wrecks everything with cryo explosion. That was fun. We did that on like the Earth map, and we weren't even in cover. We just like go around the map and just like kill stuff. It was pretty fun. Yeah, back to the Krogan soldier. I'm sitting way energy on this whole power exchange stuff. So yeah, the way I played him, like the whole time I was getting the 200 waves completion thing was like Carnage, Fortification, that was pretty much it. Whereas, and basically when I do that with characters that use powers, I try to get their weight or whatever, like no lower than 150%. And I think I was like 167 with like the Geth Plasma shotgun and like whatever anti-armor SMG I had. It's probably like the Locust or the Tempest because it was really light. But yeah, let's see. So then like the other way I could play him, which would be very similar to the Krogan Sentinel, would be to just leave the fortification the way it's at, which is have it buff your shields and shield delay, and then like instead of putting points into Carnage, you put your points into the grenade ability, which is, I think it's frag grenade for him. I don't know. It's some grenade that explodes. Some grenade ability, and basically it's like the Kurgan Sentinel, where it's like, or not, or any other class that has the grenade ability pretty much, is that since the grenade is not a power, it has no cooldown, so therefore you don't have to worry about the weight. And since fortification is the same way, you just slap it on like tick armor at the beginning of the round, you don't have to worry about the cooldown or anything. You just turn it on and then just go to town, killing enemies throughout the match. So you don't have to worry about cooldown, so you can just equip the soldier that you're using with like any 2-weapon combo and not have to worry about weight. And just go to town. And then if you spec their whatever the ability is above fitness for that character, because it's called a different thing for every character, but that basically puts points in your power cooldown or their weapon damage. And if you just spec that for straight up weapon damage, and they're basically tanking. You're just a tank that takes damage and just deals out weapon damage, so that's a good combo. Or, I mean, not a good combo, that's like a good alternative to the opposite, which would be to have tech armor, I mean, fortification, not tech armor, and then carnage, like cast as fast as possible with your powers, and like power time maxed out. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I was talking about in the segment. But yeah, I'll just upload that whole segment of me just gushing all over Mass Effect 3 multiplayer from Amos. Because I'm like thinking about it now, and I can't really like think about anything except for just the challenges, make multiplayer worth playing again. New enemy types are like really, I guess, well, new enemy types are good to just like mix up your familiarity with the game that you've like had for months to make you want to just keep on getting better. Actually, the challenge is that much time, because not only do they give you stuff to do, but like it gives you incentive to experiment with different characters and different enemy character types. Like I was saying before, like if you don't play a class like the Vulture, I hadn't played them in months, and I was just going around flaming people with the flamer skill. And not only is it like a good skill, which I did not realize how awesome it was before, but like it's really good, like good for comboing with like I was saying, fire explosions. Like it's very easily combo word I can't think of. Very easily combo, like very easy to trigger a power combo with that ability, like that and like Overload or that and Carnage, and have a giant fire explosion which does damage, which is awesome. Cause like before it seemed like the biotic explosions were kind of like the, well, I'd say that and then tech bursts. Those were like the two easiest to do. But then now it's like you actually see a ton of fire explosions and cryo explosions all over the place when you're playing, as opposed to before where you really couldn't use it. So I'm glad they added that. Let's see. So yeah, Mass Effect 3, I'll just multiplayer is awesome, it's still awesome, I'll keep playing, and I'll put up that video. I keep saying that, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm trying to like think of what else I was going to talk about here. I started off with like Mass Effect 1 and like how I'm going to do that playthrough, but then like there's also the Omega DLC coming out. So I'll have that up. The day it comes out, I'll play through that with my engineer of awesome. And yeah. And then I'll also see, the thing is like on my first playthrough I have a save right before the server space, so I can just go do that, just do server space and see if it changes the ending. I was going to try to get a second playthrough with like higher level characters to where I could do that, but it's like whatever, it's not like it matters if the characters higher level because they're still, the engineers are still awesome, but yeah, it kind of doesn't really matter, so just I'm just gonna be awesome if I play like this. And then like, see, there's something I thought about the other day when I was about to make this, about like how it's easy to like just sit on credits if you have a ton and like not spin them. And like the analogy I was gonna make was basically like if you have a tax return and you don't spend it, you basically have like a ton of, like, well, not a ton, but you have like more money in your account, like bank account, in your bank account than like you usually do. So it's like it's in your favor to just not spend that money. So it's kind of the same in Mass Effect 3. Excuse me. So yeah, Mass Effect 3, it's in your favor to not spend all your credits when you're playing if you're saving up for pretty much tiger packs. Oh man, my pickups now, this is great. So yeah, it's like you can buy a ton of credits, but just don't spend them all, or buy a certain specific type. I'll get more into this as I'm gonna make I think I'm making a video guide about like how to get stuff on the store, like if you're not doing commons or whatever, or if you're, yeah, depending on like what you have unlocked and stuff. So yeah, that's all over the place. But I don't know, Mass Effect 3, still awesome, still having fun. What else was I supposed to be gushing about besides the challenge system, retaliation DLC, collectors, everything they fixed, all the stuff they added? I don't know. Actually, this video right now, I think all my teammates are dead. I'm the only one left alive, and this is like a clutch moment I had while playing. So I'll just like sit here in silence while I just destroy OT. This is the moment I found out, holy crap, guess plasma shotgun, best gun in the game. Okay, maybe not best gun in the game, but man, just it wrecks everything. Even though I just got 2 kills, it's like, okay, I got 4 minutes gel, I can totally just die a couple more times. And I'll get back up because, you know, I'm a Krogan, and yeah, I'm battle here. Oh, I also found it a pretty good like 3-hit combo for the Krogan is like you heavy melee them. Well, I'm not sure if this works with the grenade ability, but like basically what you do is you heavy melee, carnage, and then shotgun, kill them like point blank, or basically heavy melee, shotgun, and carnage, depending on like whichever one you want to do first. Like you can carnage them first, or you can shoot them in the face first. Doesn't matter. But like that's basically like 3 pretty good. Just Praetorian right on me. Like pretty good glomps of damage to like to whatever enemy you're fighting. So yeah, basically I'm just gonna like let this go until I clear this wave, awesome style, and then I think I have anything else to say about Mass Effect 3 and why it's awesome. I'll just say it, but I'm blanking right now. So. See, I'm sure as soon as I listen to what I said on Amos again, I'll like remember the stuff that I wanted to say. Oh, also, like I said in the last video that you should just like not use rockets. What I meant to say, I mean, I still believe you don't need to use rockets, but like Praetorians, you totally need rockets. Like the Cluggers are the one faction that you need to use rockets against. Every other faction is like they can be disposed of in what's that word? With conventional means or weapons or whatever. So it's like, yeah. Cause basically what I do when I play is I just play on silver, and I'll just like play non-stop, like for a day. And like, so basically that's like every hour you get like 1,000 credits, cause like three matches are like equivalent to like an hour or less if you're playing with an awesome group. So yeah. So yeah. Just like keep playing, and then you'll just keep getting credits. And then you'll have like a ton of no time if you're not. Because like if you keep buying Jumbo equipment packs, it basically takes away from whatever you're buying. Or not buying, but you're not unlocking anything else. So it's like, yeah. And I think there's one more speed. Nope, one more. Wow, one more over here. And right ammo. Okay, cloud focus, so okay, attack, but whatever. Melee, dagger. And down. And the wave is clear, and the day is saved. Alright, I'll come back after this with part 3. What I've been playing that's not Mass Effect 3 and stuff. Yeah, Mass Effect 3 is still awesome if the haters have a new game. And part 2 is coming on after this.